here's your tutorial for that travel tissue case that I told you I was going to show you how to make. And sorry I got started late. I've been trying to get some things done for my shop, but anyhow, so your outer fabric, which I'm going to use this piece right here, you need to make it 5.5 by 6.5. Then your lining fabric, whatever color you pick, you need to make it 5.5 by 7.5. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you need to make these right sides together. And you need to get one side together on the edge there. And then sew a 1/4 inch seam. Oh, and back stitch. Okay. The next thing you need to do is you need to do the other side. Don't forget to back stitch. Alrighty. And I always trim my threads as I go. I don't like dangling threads. Alrighty, now, oh, I didn't get this thread. Hold on one second while I trim this thread off. Okay, the next thing you need to do is you need to find your center mark. So I do it like this. I just very lightly press. Okay, the next thing you want to do after you sew this two sides together is you want to turn it right side out. And then you want to meet the lining to the middle of the front piece. And when you lay it out before you start meeting everything to the front, you're going to see that some of that lining coming over the edges. That's what it's supposed to do. Alright, so now, first let me make sure that I've got my yellow showing enough on both sides because I want it to be even. And let me bring this over just a tad bit more on this side. Alright, now that looks even. Okay, so when you're trying to make sure that you got your lining fabric even, because the reason why you want to do this is because it's going to be showing. And there. Okay. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about, to have them even on both sides. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to bring your lining in toward the middle of your outer fabric. Okay. And let me zoom you out. And it's supposed to look like this when you meet it in the middle. It's supposed to look just like that. And then what you want to do is you want to go down each side. and make a 1/4 inch seam on both sides. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Try to keep my hand out of your way. And remember, back stitch. And back stitch this over that seam, and my machine is acting up. Alright. Needs to be cleaned. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and just stitch over it a second time. But why I'm doing that is because I'm reinforcing the seam over the center here, because it's going to take a lot of stress when you're taking your tissues in and out. Okay, so we got that side done. Alright, we're going to do the other side. You can't even see what I'm doing. My camera moved. Right now you can see. Alright, I'm not going to go over it twice. I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to go ahead and take it out. I've done some velvet type fabric on this machine and I haven't cleaned it out yet. I forgot to. Alright, so I'm going to go over that seam a second time. But you need to go back and forth once, twice, and just make sure you reinforce that seam really, really good. Okay, so cut all your threads. And you know, being this fabric's fraying so bad, I've got a pair of pinking shears behind me. I think I'm going to use them. Let me get my pinking shears. Okay. This yellow is one of the fat quarters I got at Joann's. I didn't realize it was so thin. So I wouldn't advise to use that fabric for quilting, I tell you, because it's really, really thin. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do, we're almost through. Turn it right side out like this. And push all your corners out. Let me bring you around a little bit so you can see better. Alright, so push all your corners out. I don't have a pack of tissues in here with me. I should have brought a pack. I just found a thread I need to cut off. Alright, well, mine are not, my yellow lining's not perfect around the edge right here, but there you go. You got a tissue cover, case, tissue case. There you go. What do you think? Huh? Like I said, I didn't get it perfect around the yellow edge right here, but it's close enough. So I'm going to go ahead and iron it. Well, not iron it, but press it down a little bit. That's going to look cute. Put a pack of tissues in it for my granddaughter. Let's see if, I don't know if I'll be able to find her any Shopkins or not, but I'm going to see if I can find her some Shopkins tissues. Okay, well, you have a good day or a good night whenever you're watching this. Please subscribe, click the like channel, and leave comments and questions. Bye-bye for now.